Hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from govsradio.com. Governor's Comedy Club Radio. On your social media, on your YouTube, on your Boxcast app, which is on your smart TVs and your contraptions. Welcome, everybody. Coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown, New York. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
How was it?
It was the greatest day ever. Really.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
I know. It was just good because, you know, whole quarantine life thing. Like, you're not going out to lunch, which I guess I kind of hate anyway. So it really worked out for me.
You hate going out to lunch. You're that much of an introvert. You hate going out to lunch.
I like going out to lunch when not everyone else is going out to lunch too. Yes, I'm an introvert. I'll give you that. But it really stems for, you know, working my way through college. I was a waiter. And, you know, Mother's Day, you know, any type of Valentine's Day, it's like the one day you'd think you'd want to work that you do not want to work. And so, I hate going out when everyone else goes out because I feel it. I feel it for, the waiters and the busboys, and they're all stressed and they can't wait to go home. And I'm like, I'm not going to ask them for another glass of water because I know how it feels. You know, it's like that.
You're so weird.
But Mother's Day was great. Yeah, you know, now that I'm, really thinking about it, okay, so check it out.
Check it out.
I've been gardening and stuff, but it's been there's this one area that the front of the house has just been a mess. And so I asked for Mother's Day for Sam and Kevin to go out there and chop all this stuff down and weed this entire area and bag it and put it over in this one section. And they did not cry about it once, like Kevin does, because
Kevin did some whining.
Kevin whines just walking through the house, but there was no I don't want to do it or blah, blah, blah. I mean, there was that Eeyore.
Well, Kevin asked what he was getting for it.
Well, yeah, he wants to get something for making a poo. So yeah, he's the worst. But both, Sam, actually, I mean, we disagree on this because Sam, actually lied afterwards. He's like, I had a really great time. It was really good.
He didn't lie.
He did. No one has a great time pulling weeds and, cutting your fingers.
That's not true. Some people do enjoy doing yard work.
No one does.
Absolutely. There are some people that do. No. They're a little weird for enjoying that stuff, but no, they do. They enjoy it.
No one does.
Absolutely, they do. Let's go back and say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Greg DiFilippo. Good morning, Sue Perillo. Good morning, Felix. Derek Mutispaw. For all you music fans out there, you may or may not know the band Deep Purple. They sang Smoke on the Water. That's it. Smoke on the Water. Derek Mutispaw, our good friend, he's been doing videos every day of his balloons. He makes balloons. And forgive me, Derek, I don't recall what the video was or what the photo was, but the original guitarist for Deep Purple, Richie Blackmore, they're from England, Deep Purple, but Richie Blackmore's been living on Long Island for a long time, probably a good 30 years. His wife shared a photo of some of Derek's balloons.
No way, really?
Way.
Wow,
so
that's awesome.
I thought that was really cool.
That's cool.
Gina Kajemi Coffin is watching. Joe Staz, Carla Okerson, Tom Galati, Jeff Bosey. Good morning, everybody. Taz, the wonderful artist Taz.
Taz is watching today.
Melissa Boy. Oh, she's doing.
Yeah, don't be like mowing on through people when you get to Taz.
She's hosting Quarantine Life today.
Yeah, and I have to understand Taz's life a little bit more because Taz is just someone who's been watching the show for a while. You completely adore her. She's just great. I I said, she's even friends with my son on Facebook. She's just great. And I think she's fantastic. I think the drawings that she does is really cool. I think she's funny. And, but then I asked her I don't know, a week or so ago if she wanted to do one of the quarantine live episodes. And she responded with something well, how did she, should I just read it?
I don't.
Yeah, it's totally funny because I guess you don't know what people do for a living outside of your world with them. But like, this is the message that I got from her. Let's see.
Oh, well, while you're looking.
Yeah, while you're doing that. Sorry.
Did you guys know that Taz is on Fox News?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, I don't.
You just stole my thunder.
Well, no, read it anyway. Read it
That's
anyway.
the only reason I was pulling it up.
I didn't know what you were going to read. So you can still share with
I guess
everybody.
we're going to have another after show meeting.
I didn't know. I'm trying to fill in the time
what
while
did
you're.
I say? Like, just in case everyone wanted to know Taz's favorite color. Like, do you think I was going to do that?
You were going to talk about what she does for a living, you said.
Well, yeah. That's
Well, is that her full-time gig?
No, but
Oh,
no one has a full-time gig. They're like
What does that mean?
They just do things all over the place, you know? That's kind of people's
Kind of like your
full-time.
conversation, all over the place.
No, my conversation is very specific. Yours is doing my stuff, too.
You you said you were going to talk about what she does for a living. And as far as I know,
I sound like Kevin. Okay, so I asked her to do it. She's like, yeah, I'd love to. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm like, no, thanks for doing it. And then I get this like a few days later. Hey, quick question. I do a show every week on Fox News. Would it be okay would it be a problem if I show that? I know Fox has a policy about it, but I wondered if Governors does too. And I'm like, what? So
Fox News.
yeah, I just thought that was like really cool. So she's going to be doing her show today, and she's going to be kind of, I guess, incorporating it on
That's very cool.
Fox News Radio.
Looking forward to that. And she's such a talented cartoonist.
Yeah.
Love her drawings. She posts drawings pretty much every day. Sometimes she's even nice enough to draw pictures of Gov's radio people. So she's fantastic. Melissa Boileau is watching. Melissa, Melissa's been in here. We've talked about her show a lot. She does every Sunday morning on WVOA. She hosts a Billy Joel show where she plays Billy Joel music. She interviews his band members, past and present. It's a lot of fun, her show.
WVOA.
But her full-time gig is a teacher.
Yes.
And
For little guys.
hats off to all the teachers right now it's just a crazy time for them as they try to figure out what in the world is going on, especially here in New York as our governor is, thinking that virtual lessons could be, whether it's 100% of the time or just some of the time. He's thinking, that could be a wave of the future. And I know most of us disagree with that. So again, hats off to the teachers. They're going through a lot. But as Melissa is going through her...
Are you still reading that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But as Melissa is going through, as all teachers are trying to figure out, lessons and how to keep the kids occupied. What's the matter?
I'm just letting you do your thing.
Oh. And as all teachers are trying to figure out how to keep the kids occupied and engaged, Melissa's been bringing in special guests to read books to her class. Yeah, you said little guys. What grade is it? Do you know?
I feel like
know.
it's like first or second.
So yeah, they're definitely little, young guys. So I was honored. She asked me to read a story to the class, and so when she asked me, I'm like, all right, what the hell am I going to do? Not even thinking, because how smart I am. I don't even think to look on the internet for a story to read. I'm walking through the house looking for a book. Like, what book would I have in this house that's good for a kindergarten or first or second grader? But being the geek I am, I have a book.
He is
a children's book with all sorts of nice bright pictures, but it's the lyrics to the Beatles' "Octopus's Garden." I'm like, oh, this is perfect. So I read that, and of course, while reading it to them, I was I was holding the book out.
I forgot about that.
So I'm looking at it upside down, and and I know the words of the song, so I can basically make out what the words are, because I can't read upside down letters. But again, I know the words. So I'm turning the page, trying to show the kids the pictures. I'm reading the book, and at one point, I actually, because it was upside down, I actually turned backwards. So I start reading the previous page again.
Yeah, so he starts going he's halfway through the book, and all of a sudden he starts going page by page towards the front. Me and Kevin are like, what the heck is he doing?
So forget, are you smarter than a fifth grader? I am not smarter than a first grader.
It was cute.
But well, I got
it
a
makes
nice.
them feel good about themselves because I'm sure they might have done that when they were 3 or 4.
Yeah, exactly. When they were 3, and by the time they're in first grade, they're way past it, except for me. But I got a nice message from Melissa's class thanking me for the time, thanking me for reading the book, which just made my week. To see this, to see the whole class on Zoom, but to see all those little faces, thanking me, that was really cool.
Cool.
Very cool. So thank you, Melissa, for that. Greg, we mentioned. Good morning, Greg. Yeah,
Susan Perillo's watching.
I love the intro. I miss you guys so much. We miss you too, Melissa. Susan, Joe Staz, Taz, we mentioned. Joey Cole is watching. Good morning, Joey. Hope you're doing well. Joey is today at 12:30, our time. Joey is hosting something from his house on Facebook Live. I'm not really clear what he's doing.
Okay. Just off his Facebook page?
Yeah. He said something about making peanut butter sandwiches and chocolate milk. So I don't know, does he have like some kind of secret ingredient?
So good.
Or maybe he's loading it up with weed or something. I don't know. He's making, you one may ask himself, what's so special about making peanut butter and jelly?
Not peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and chocolate milk.
Well, true. Plus the fact that it's Joey Cola. So I'm interested to see what Joey's up to. Did you see Joey posted a video of himself a few days ago of him stripping?
Woohoo.
On the set of Rachel Ray. It was a little disturbing, so I almost lost my appetite for the peanut butter and jelly video, but no, I'll be all right.
That's mean-spirited.
It's not mean-spirited. It's showing your man boobs. That's mean-spirited.
It depends on the man boobs.
Oh, you're saying Joey has nice man boobs?
I bet he has nice man boobs.
All right. Sharon Brett Bowden is watching all the way from England. Hello, Sharon. Hope you and your husband are well. Anthony Guerriere, good morning. Good morning. Ken Friedberg, Lou Prats.
Hey, Lou Prats.
Rosemarie, nice to see you guys. Gina, my answer to Kevin would be, what are you getting? You get to live here. Yeah, take that, Kevin. Yeah. Andrew Cohen, Jackie Sherman, Guido.
Can you imagine if I said to Kevin, you get to live here?
Yeah, I think you should say that. Danielle Asher, Joe DeJesu. Joe, when is the song coming out? It's sometime this week. Be on the lookout for a new song by Joe DeJesu. I agree with Tony. There are some people that like to garden. Thank you, Greg. Florida would be the perfect example. Every old person is excited to go out and work in their gardens, and the reason they are excited to be gardening is because they didn't wake up dead.
Yeah, that's it. No, right? No one likes gardening. If it's like cleaning, like you like to get it done and you like the feeling afterwards, but you're not like, man, I can't wait to scrub a toilet. Like no one likes to garden. It's hard work pulling all the weeds out and stuff.
Melissa Boileau called me an idiot.
What did Taz say?
I couldn't remember the word, but it's affiliation, she's saying. Is she talking about, I guess, her working with Fox?
Yeah, no, Taz said she's sorry because you're in trouble.
Oh.
She got you in trouble.
Don Sill is watching. Mark White is watching.
He got himself in trouble, Taz.
Jeff Bosey, Carol Miner, Ken Pichelle. Hey, the hearing impaired don't need to be tortured as well, at least when it comes to the show I'm on. What? Matt Stikowski is watching.
Hey, Matt.
Hello, Matt. Hope you're well. They loved you. All smiles. And finally, I got them to laugh for the first time in weeks. Oh,
that's
nice.
That's cool.
Very nice.
That's good to hear.
Of course you read that book. Well, I didn't have a book on Joey Cola, Derek. That's all I had. This week we're doing a unit study on top 15 musical acts that all kids need to know. All right, well, Melissa, who are those 15 acts? I'm curious to see what that list is. How I disable closed captioning on my phone. My blind and deaf wife keeps them on TV and annoys the shit out of me.
You know what?
Sorry.
I keep the words on the TV sometimes. If I'm watching like, I don't know, right? Like I have like a problem with like some accents that I'm like, I have no idea what they're saying, that I like to read it. You're better at that than I am. Like I can't even like listen to Italian people yell at each other and not know what they're saying. Like he'll have The Sopranos on. I'm like, can you put the words up there? I don't know what that means.
How quickly Tony forgets KDC on Sallie's birthday? What does that mean?
Hades, nothing but comedy on Sally's.
A ton of people like the garden, right? Says Danielle Asher.
No.
Tim Saliani is watching. Hello, Vinny. Hello to everybody on the island. Hope everyone is staying safe. This is Vinny from Arizona out in Kansas today. Thank you, Vinny. All right, so Tim Saliani is watching. Don Sill is watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up this past Saturday, otherwise known as Pasusu. Carla Okeson made that up.
I like how Jeff says Pasusu. He goes 2 octaves higher. He's like Pasusu. It's cute.
Jeff Bosey does it?
Yeah. You haven't noticed that?
I have not.
He doesn't say Pasusu. He goes Pasusu.
Pasusu. But it was a great show this week. They had Steve Pearl, Steve Byrne, and Cardi B. Great interview with Don and Cardi B. If you didn't see it, you go back and check it out. Great show as always. Don's show, I mean, his game show here was great, but he's totally tapped into something else, with this quarantine edition. I wish he had more time because I would say do both because I think this quarantine edition thing he's put together is just so good. I love it. I love it every week.
Me
love
too.
the crap out of it. We tried to have a little fun with Don this past week's show, where Don affectionately called it the Bizarro Pasusu, and so we're going to show they showed a little bit of it here and there on the show the other day and have fun with it, but we're going to show the full clip.
You should do that now?
You want to do that?
I don't know. I thought we were going to do it at 11:30, but
we can do it at 11:30. No, it's fine. You know what? I'll open up the phone lines. If anybody feels like calling, I think Derek was looking to call.
And when we did this video, it's so funny because Tony, you'll see, because Tony, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago was like, I want to do a thing where we and it's funny because he's like, let's pretend we're Benny and Don. And then he brought, then he wanted to do Jeff Bosey doing Dr. Fedoro. So he's like, he looked around and we didn't even ask Sam because Sam's in it too. And Sam just walked by and saw a page of notes, and he was like, he's like, why is my name on there?
You guys are seeing subtitles? That's usually your own device, isn't it? I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing of that.
Oh, I've actually seen subtitles.
Really?
On this show, yeah. On not our show, but one of the Gov shows.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You're live on the Knockem Comedy Radio Show. Who this be?
Hello there. Hello, Sallie.
Hello there, DJ D-Love.
DJ D-Love.
How was your weekend, pal?
My weekend was really awesome.
Really awesome? What made it so really awesome?
Well, Friday night I had a barbecue for you guys.
Nice.
You guys missed it. And then Saturday we had pizza.
Saturday you had pizza?
I haven't had pizza in forever.
Look at you guys. You guys are like rock stars over there.
Oh, yes, we are. We are rock stars. We are always rock stars in this house.
Oh, I know it. I know it. Good for you, man. I'm glad you had a great weekend.
Yeah, by the way, Tony and Sally, I had a burger just for you guys today. No,
Nice.
actually, hold on. No, I'm so sorry. You know what I had this weekend just for you guys? I had cheesecake on Saturday, and it was phenomenal. Just for you guys.
Wow, that's cool.
I made a cheesecake from scratch once. It's really difficult.
It's so easy to make it. It's so
isn't easy to make. There's all these rules that I have a hard time following. All the ingredients have to be room temperature. You just can't pull an egg out of the refrigerator and hope for the best. It has to be all room temperature.
Oh boy,
Yes.
it sounds really good.
Who made you the cheesecake?
I bought it actually from the place by me,
Very nice. Very nice.
and it was delicious.
And
too,
did you
Tony.
share with the rest of your housemates, roommates?
No, actually, I bought cheesecake for me, and I bought 2 cheesecakes for my staff.
Nice.
Forks and English.
Wow. Were your roommates attacking you, saying, "Give me a piece of that cheesecake, damn you"?
No, and actually, no. And then yesterday, I had a good dinner yesterday. I bought me a what was it? Oh my God, chicken parmesan.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at you. You're eating like a king over there.
Oh yes.
You got to change your title to DJ King D-Love.
No, I don't think so. It's gonna be DJ. It's always gonna be DJ D Love. You know that. I'm not taking money for nobody in no time soon.
Yeah, you tell him. All right, so does the DJ have a song for us today?
Oh, I got a great song.
All right, I'm anxious to hear it.
It's about the weekend. Here we go.
Very nice.
Yo, I don't care where we going, man.
Man.
My weekend was just fabulous. And guess what, homies? I'm going to Boston, man.
Man.
I don't know what I'm doing next, man.
Man.
I'm just going to play with the new kids, man.
Man.
I don't know what I'm doing next, man. I'm just bugging, chilling. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm just chilling, man. I'm
Man.
just bugging. I'm just chilling, yo. Yes, DJ DD is going to Boston with the new kids. Man, you can't beat me, man. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm DJ D Love. You know, we can take my name. It's a big show, so back the hell up, man. Let me tell you, homie. Oh, yeah. Check it out, homie. DJ D Love is the mic.
Nice. Mic drop right there. Chillin' and bugging DJ D Love. Excellent song, pal. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoyed your weekend.
Hey, hold a second, guys.
Holding.
See the Kids also, kids, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something here. And kids got a picture of today.
Guess what you got a picture of today? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Eric's naked body.
Oh.
No.
Oh, all right.
No. I got Donnie Wilbert's picture with his mom.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, she's a nice lady. I've met her.
Yes. And I can't wait because when I go to when this country's over, I think next year or this year, maybe who knows when, I'll be going to Boston with New Kids on the Block.
Yep, looking forward to that, pal.
Nice.
Hope that happens.
Like
Hope that happens very soon. Hope this stuff is open soon. Is over soon, so you can go enjoy yourself.
Like I said, in all girls radio, it's going to be shut down for a while because you guys are welcome to come.
Very nice. Oh, we'd like to do that. Thank you, DJ D Love. Glad you had a great weekend. Thanks for the song, and we'll talk to you soon.
Wait.
Okay,
Before I leave, I gotta say to all my audience out there, booyah, see ya.
Booyah, see ya, deuces. Very nice. DJ D Love in the house. Lou Pratt's, his son Brian says hello, so I'd like to say hello back to him.
You might want to do that for like a bit. So hi, Lou. I wanted to say something to him. I forget.
His son Brian says hello. So
That's
hello,
what
Brian.
it
Hope
was.
you're doing
Hi,
well.
Brian. Thanks for saying hi to us. That's really cool.
What was that? Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and then we were just talking about the Pasusu thing. So so Tony put this thing together and he wanted me to play Benny. So I was like freaking out about it. So I'm watching like old videos of Benny for, days on end, and Sam was working on his stuff, and then so we put it all together, and we thought it was like, we didn't want it to be this thing where, we were making fun of them. It was like kind of like a tribute because they're so funny and goofy and great, and so hope you guys like it.
Yeah, we'll play that in a second. Did you happen to see also on Fedora, Jeff just brought it up, did you happen to see the ongoing Fedora saga? Saga? I don't know what's wrong with me?
Soggles are rough.
I'm making up words. Write it down. Soggle.
I like the word soggle.
You like it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Apparently something that Jeff did bad.
What do you mean? What does Jeff have to do with Fedora?
I don't know. You made up the word.
The ongoing Fedora saga.
Are you serious?
Unfortunately, the ongoing Fedora saga.
You just turned red.
I know I can't believe I've been stroking out on this show.
Yeah, you've been.
Last week. Now I don't know. I don't know if this is Don, trying to inflict harm on the Fedora or what. But Don sent Dr. Fedora a package, and it was a spray. Don claims he's just trying to calm Dr. Fedora down because Dr. Fedora has been feeling the pressure of the quarantine, and he put on the wrong fedora. It was a black fedora, which turned him, it turned his coat black, and it just made him a very dark, mean fedora. So Don claims he sent Dr. Fedora a package to lighten him up, but when he sprayed this potion on himself, it turned him into a little kid.
Yeah. And
that was the cliffhanger. So then on this week's Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up, I can say Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up, but I can't say Soggle. So
you did say Soggle.
I know. But on this week, they tried to save him yet again, but this time the little kid turned into a woman.
And then into a 20-year-old boy.
What?
Well, because, Sam was playing him too.
Oh. Turned into a woman, And then it got really strange. Although I will say, even though Fedora became a woman, he or she was definitely a lot more cheerful. So that's a good sign. But then it got weird at the end because then Dr. Fedora was showing us how he or she cleans to keep the virus out. When all of a sudden another Dr. Fedora showed up. The same woman, but now they're multiplying. They're changing genre and they're multiplying. It's a little scary. It's a little freaky. But I don't know what's going on. So if anybody out there gets a package from Don Sill that's, a liquid, especially if it's liquid of some sort, I wouldn't trust it. You never know with that Don Sill.
Okay. Oh, and actually, it kind of worked out because Gina looked up what the word means, so it kind of worked out.
Oh, it's actually a word?
Yeah.
A breathtaking female.
Which is kind of the new...
They tend to be magically beautiful, but it feels unreal. Sounds like a Disney movie. They should be a Disney character named Soggle.
All right, so you want to...
Everybody's saying hi to each other, which is nice. You want to show the video? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, you want to do it
All
now?
right. Yeah, Melissa posted the 15 bands.
We'll do that in 15 minutes or something. How's that?
It's an interesting list. All right, so we're going to show the video?
Is that good for you?
What time is it? Oh, it is 11:30. All right, it's 11:30. Yeah, so we're going to show you, so like we mentioned, on Pazuzu this week, Sallie and I put together a bizarro... like you said, we wanted to just come up with a creative way. Don is always asking people to send him jokes, a video of yourself telling a joke. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to come up with a creative way of sending in a joke, just something a little different than somebody holding their phone and telling a joke, like the little selfie thing. So I was trying to come up with something creative, and there's nothing creative going on up here. So the next step is to just copy. So we just poorly mimicked Don and Benny on Pazuzu, although
it was fun.
I thought Sallie was hilarious. So you're going to show that?
Yep.
All right. Don edited it up a little bit, had some fun with it. This is the full clip.
It's about it's 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Yep. All right. Enjoy.
Welcome, everybody, to the Put Up, Shut Up, and Stand Up Quarantine Edition number 88. I'm Don Sill. Nice to see you. We got the Gagoots here with us. He's awesome.
You're awesome.
Oh, no, Benny. You're awesome, man.
You're awesome.
Oh, no, Benny. You're awesome, man. So, how are you, Benny? How are you making out in this quarantine?
Well, I tell you, Don, I'm still working. I'm working full time, and I think it's dangerous out there. I think I think there are things that I'd like to.
That's great, man. That's great, Benny, man. Hey, Benny, do you know who our guest is today?
No, Don. Who's our guest?
Our guest is Professor Fedora.
I love Professor Fedora. Almost as much as I love Wolf. Professor Fedora is awesome.
Oh, yeah. He's awesome, Benny. He's awesome.
Really awesome.
Yeah, he's really awesome. Benny, man, would you like to see what Dr. Fedora's up to, man?
Sure would, Don.
Well, let's see.
Actually, I was thinking.
Hello, Professor Fedora here. Here are my top 5 reasons why I need to get out of the house. 1, I'm horny. 2, I'm horny. 3, I'm horny. 4, I'm horny. And 5, I'm horny. Please, someone send me your American women.
Oh, man, that's Dr. Fedora. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Fedora. Hey, Benny.
Yeah, Don?
You got a joke for us, man?
Of course I got a joke for you, Don. Why did the pervert cross the road?
Why, Benny?
Because his dick was stuck in the chicken.
Oh, man. Oh, that Benny Rizzuti, he's a riot.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, Benny?
Do you have a joke?
Oh, sure, man. I got a joke, man. I was sitting in a bar one day and two really large women came in talking in an interesting accent. So I said, "Cool accent, ladies. Are you two ladies from Ireland?" And one of them snarled at me and said, "It's Wales, Dumbo." So I corrected myself. I said, "Oh, are you two whales from Ireland?" Oh, man. Well, Benny, my friend, that's our show for today. What are you going to do with the rest of your evening?
Well, Don, I'm gonna go smoke 50 pounds of ganja, and I'll be listening to 8 hours of Grateful Dead and on 8-track.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, Benny. You're so awesome, Benny.
You're awesome.
You're awesome, Benny. You're awesome.
You're really awesome.
Wait. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. I just remembered something. Hey, Benny, didn't you say you wanted to ask me something?
Yeah, Don. Why are we split screeners? Split screeners.
How did it come out? I saw it was a little choppy. Hope you guys are able to enjoy it. I'll post the video later. If it was choppy, you'll get to see the whole thing. Do me a favor, though.
Yeah, go ahead. What?
Joke and Jemmy's watching. Hello, Joke and Jemmy. Do me a favor. Because I thought the audio was a little funky. Tell the joke that your Benny tells in that video.
Okay.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, wasn't it something like
That would be a
what? No, I do. What? Why did the something cross the road? I don't remember. Why did the what?
Why the what? Why did the pervert cross the road?
Why did the pervert cross the road?
Why, Benny?
Because his dick was stuck in the chicken. That one?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Speaking of great videos, I'm saying our video's great. But Jeff Bosey, who we talk about all the time, our good friend, who will be on tomorrow night, no rhyme, no reason, here at GovsRadio.com. He put out a fun video that I thought was really funny, so I was going to share it here.
You want to do that now? Or you want to talk first and then get to that? Up to you. Do you want to just go right into it? Does it go right into it?
What?
You want to go right into this? Because we're like a minute and 10 seconds delay. They just caught up with the last thing that we did. So.
Well, yeah, but it's still going to be delayed, so they'll have the 10-minute and 10 in between.
All right, let's do it.
What are you? I'm not sure you asked. You want to read the comments? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
go ahead.
You're you said, oh, we don't have a guest today. I'm worried about having enough, so you're rushing through this stuff. So I was
hurry up,
trying to help you out a little bit.
That's fine. I just didn't know what you were saying.
All right.
You got to make up words. Then I understand.
Soggle. Can we just take it a little easy and not soggle so much?
Jeff said that you even got Benny's lisp down.
Yeah.
He also says he plays with his soggle whenever he gets a chance.
Take the phone thing off if, I don't know if Jeff wants to call in. I don't know if he's busy or.
All right, Al Brown's having a great time in Florida. Great, glad to hear it. Hello, Maureen Smith.
Who had a birthday not too long ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. Happy birthday.
You know whose birthday is today?
Today?
Yeah. The Spicy Psychic.
Oh, that's right. Susan the Spicy Psychic.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Hope Eric spoils you rotten. Joe and Jemmy, like I said, Joe's watching. Joe once, Joe is Gina's brother. He once saved my ass. I was, I think, a senior in high school, and I was getting beat up.
Really?
And Joe came in and pulled me out of there and saved my ass.
Nice. That's
and
really
then I cried like a little girl as soon as he pulled me out of there.
So he was in your class?
No, Joe was a year ahead of me, but we were at a school event, and I don't want to say a riot, but there was a lot of craziness going on. I forget what the event was, but I got mad. And I saw this one kid. We were in the school, right in the lobby of the school, near the exits. and kids were running around, throwing stuff, banging into things. I mean, it was a bad scene. Cops had to be called.
Oh, wow.
And I saw this one kid. I just couldn't believe my eyes what was going on. And this one kid, he pushed. This woman that I knew, a mother. I mean, I'm 17 at the time. This woman was probably in her 40s, but of course, when you're, 17 years old, somebody in their 40s, you think they're ancient, So I just saw this kid push an old lady. She actually came off her feet and hit the glass behind her.
Okay.
And it enraged me. I got so mad, and I ran over, and I grabbed the kid, and I cursed at him. I said something, and I kind of threw him out of the way. Next thing I know, his buddies, they all grabbed me. They dragged me right outside of the school and were pounding on me. And Joe came and saved my ass. He pulled me out of there, and like I said, then I cried like a baby when he pulled me out. They're gonna kill me. But still, Joe saved me from an ass kicking, so he's the man. You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Is this the friend of Deep Purple?
Well, technically, no, but that's because I don't know him, but close enough.
Hello there, Dr. Pop and Twist. How are you, pal?
I called because I want to give you the exclusives. I was going to talk about this on my show today, but I figured, you know what? I'll give you the exclusive story on your show instead. How about
Look
that?
at that.
Nice.
Who's better than you?
Many people and many different things.
So tell us what happened.
So, I'm like pretty much Mick Foley's personal balloon artist. So if he needs something crazy, he asks me to do it for him.
Yes.
Over the years, I've made a lot of weird stuff for him. Whatever his imagination can help come up with. So there's nothing that he ever asked me for that surprises me.
Right.
So I guess I'm not doing balloon deliveries, right? I haven't really been doing. I do a little bit here and there for some close friends and stuff, but I haven't been doing balloon deliveries. It's just weird right now. I mean, it's getting better, but it was weird a couple of weeks ago.
Sure.
But I take all the precautions. I wipe them down. I don't mouth inflate. I'm really doing everything I can to keep it on the up and up. So he goes, "Are you doing balloon deliveries?" I'm like, Mick, I'm not really doing them, but what do you need? Because I can't say no to the guy. So what's up? So the story goes, he's been home self-isolating. He's fine, but he was just self-isolating.
Right.
He had been listening to Blackmore's Night Christmas album. He's a big Christmas fan. He listens to Christmas music all the time.
Oh, wow.
So he was listening to the Blackmore's Night Christmas album. It's Kenneth Knight's birthday on Friday, and he goes, could you possibly, so he messaged me, he goes, could you possibly make a balloon version of Blackmore's Night for Candace for her birthday? Now, I'm a big fan of Richie Blackmore. I mean, Deep Purple and Rainbow is one of my favorite bands of all time.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, okay, great. But I'm not making Richie Blackmore as Richie Blackmore. I'm making Blackmore from Blackmore's Night, which their music is Renaissance, medieval inspired.
Right.
So, no problem. So I do it, and he's like, yeah, you got to make sure that you got to give an instrument to Candace, but she plays a lot of flutes, so make sure it doesn't look too phallic because that would be wrong.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Yeah.
And I go, I got you. It's not my first rodeo, Mick. I work in this world all the time. I know how to make a balloon not look phallic if I can help it. So I made the pieces and delivered them to his house, and then he took them and delivered them over to the Blackmore Night residence. And that's the end of it. I don't think of it. Whatever. So then he messaged me on Twitter and says, "Go check out Candace's Twitter." So they took pictures in their house with her posing with the balloons, and they did a big shout out on Twitter.
Nice.
But the fun part of the story is that their kids for Christmas got a balloon kit, just a twist your own balloon fun kit, and they had literally on that Friday picked it up out of boredom or whatever, and decided to start twisting balloons. So so they're twisting these the beginning balloons, and then here comes Mick with two 3 foot tall, 2.5 foot tall balloon sculptures of their parents, So they were. It was kind of coincidental, as it were.
It's amazing. I mean, I know I say this all the time, but it's amazing what you can do with these balloons. Like, just like looking at them, like I forget you're talking because I'm just like looking at them going, how the heck can he do this? It's just great work.
And I think you should just take credit. You should just take credit for inspiring Richie Blackmore's kids to become balloon artists.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I did. I messaged Nick back, and I also messaged Candace Knight, and I was like, hey, if you need me help, I'm a phone call away, or I'm a message away. It's not a problem. I do this for everybody. So
Nice.
It's not like I'm playing favorites. You know, I tell anybody, and I have 2,500 followers on Instagram and 1,600 followers on Facebook, and I tell people all the time, if you have a question about balloons, message me, and I can walk you through whatever you got to worry about. You know, I love doing what I do, and I love sharing what I do. So
Nice.
I'm okay with that. You know.
So when this quarantine is over, you're going to be coming in here with Richie Blackmore. I can feel it. Your new best friend. It's happening.
I have not met the man. I have not met the man.
Not yet. Well, congratulations, pal. This is great. I'm really happy for you.
Oh, thanks. When I posted it, I thought you might comment, being the music guy that you are.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
yeah. You were correct. Yeah, absolutely. I loved it. And I love your work. And I think that was really cool, man. Good for you.
No, it was really cool. It was really cool. Those are the fun. Like I say I posted on Facebook about it. I said that every day I'm reminded of the fact that everyone's a fan of something. It doesn't matter how big the celebrity is; they're all a fan of something. That person may not be with us anymore, but everyone grew up or was inspired by or learned that they were. So it's like when a guy like Mick Foley asked me to make a balloon for Richie Blackmore because he's a fan of Candace Knight and Richie Blackmore's work. It's kind of an interesting, thing.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Wow.
But,
Yeah, absolutely. And there you go. There's a positive that came out of this whole pandemic. You get, might not have gotten a connection to him if it wasn't for this.
No. It's a loose connection as it is. You never can tell where any of these things will go.
Right.
At all. It's funny. Ironically, I was just on my Facebook page a little while ago, and someone saw those balloons and commented and said, "Oh my God, those are great." I go, "Thank you." And she goes, "Did you ever think about going live on your Facebook page and doing balloons?" and I looked at my kids and I went, "Should I tell her?" And they're like, "Sure." I said, "Okay." I said, "Hey, thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I've been going live every weekday since March 17th.
That's great.
She's like, "Maybe I missed it." I'm like, "I'm guessing you did."
Every day.
That's a good guess.
But that's cool, though.
Yeah, that's great. So and speaking of which, catch Derek today at 2:00, right?
2 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock today.
2
Yeah,
o'clock.
we're gonna start going a few less days during the week now because the kids' schoolwork has increased.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, because now it's official. The schools aren't reopening, so the teachers really have to ratchet up the work they have to give the kids, which I totally understand.
Sure.
So a lot of online and Zoom calls and this and that and whatever. So it's it becomes hectic and too much to put pressure on doing a live show. So
Right.
we're going to cut down to 3 days a week, but
Okay.
we're still going to do it.
And what about you? Are you doing anything at the school you work at? With Zoom
Well,
or
I'm
anything
doing-
else? Or no?
Yeah, no, I mean there's not much Zoom to be done.
Right, yeah,
for
that's
us,
what I was asking, so I
our
figured.
population, but
Right.
I'm taking seminars. I have a list of seminars that I can take. I can choose from. I have to do a certain number of hours in there a day. I have to be in contact with my teacher and my teacher aides in my group, and then we have. If she has something she needs to do, we do that and send it back to her. So we're still working from home for her because obviously she has to, instruct from home.
Right.
So we're just helping, give her material that might help her to do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But yeah, there's not much teacher aides can do from home.
Right.
True.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, very nice. All right. So don't forget to catch Derek live today at 2:00. Thank you, pal. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for sharing the story.
Thanks, Derek.
My pleasure, guys.
All right, pal. See you soon. Derek Mutisbaugh, Mr. Pop and Twist. Mr. Pop and Twist, Derek Mutisbaugh, our good friend. Hell of a nice guy. Good for him. All right. I'll go back to Jeff. Hello,
Yeah,
Tony
let's,
Smith is watching.
Hit
What?
that in case if we're going to play Jeff.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Hit the phone if we're going to play Jeff.
Oh, well, Jeff's thing is just
Okay.
it's quick. Just like everything Jeff does. It's very quick.
Oh.
seminars.
What? What'd you just do?
I don't know.
You lowered it.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to have it on the big screen first.
We do that and send it back to her.
You don't want to start again?
You're
Oh, what am I doing?
hitting the wrong one.
Durr,
There you
durr,
go.
durr, durr, durr.
And you want to turn the phone off. There you go, champ.
I'm not going to leave it on now. There we go.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Sure. See, now I'm having trouble.
Sometimes I that neighbor at home love during
Oh, what the hell? Let's try that again. Is it still chopping?
Yeah. Is it chopping when you do it? Like just off your phone?
Yeah, you're seeing what's on my phone. Yeah. Ah, damn it. Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, I wonder why it's doing that.
Jeff, my apologies, man. I don't know what happened here. No, that sucks. Well, anyway, it was a video of Jeff.
Why don't you try off my phone? Maybe
If you want to try it, sure.
Sure, okay.
I hope that'll work. While you're doing that, I'll talk about the sad things from this weekend. Siegfried and Roy. Roy died from the virus. Little Richard passed away this weekend. And Jerry Stiller, we heard the news this morning that Jerry Stiller has passed away. Very sad stuff to hear. Oh, I didn't realize that thing is in the middle. Oh, well. Sad news, yeah, we're coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club. A comedy legend, Jerry Stiller, passed away this morning from natural causes. He was 92 years old. It's funny, a lot of people, they talk about Jerry Stiller, they talk about Seinfeld, they talk about King of Queens. I'll tell you, man, Jerry Stiller was a comedy legend long before either one of those shows. Let me tell you, him and his wife, Ann Mira, just a fantastic duo, right up there with Abbott and Costello, Burns and Allen, all of them. They were great. So, sad news. Sorry to hear.
Oh, hello. Jeff Bosey here. Comedian, technician, father. Sometimes we find it hard that we're unable to get home to be with our loved ones during these tough times. But I'm here to tell you,
Daddy, you're home. I haven't seen you in a long time.
6 feet back, damn it! Don't take that from anybody.
That's great.
I love that. His kids haven't been seen since, by the way. They just got so scared they ran off. So sorry to hear about Jerry Stiller. And, of course, Little Richard, one of the architects, one of the originators of rock and roll. Just great stuff. Even now, man, you listen to some of that stuff by Little Richard, just fantastic. And then what do you say about Roy? I mean,
is he the guy that got bit
Siegfried
years
and Roy.
ago? Or did the blonde-haired guy get eaten?
No, I think...
Which one got eaten?
I think it was the one that just died.
Oh.
I think it was Roy.
Well, he's had a tough row in life. The other guy, nothing, huh?
Yeah, see that? He didn't get eaten by the tiger or the lion. He didn't get the virus. See, now he took Roy out. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know.
I think that's what
I
you're
don't know, it's
saying.
a little-
I think that's what you're saying.
little worried, yeah. Who's, like, if I was going to be, like, his new partner, I'd be like, what's my life going to be like?
A little scary. But hey, today is kind of, I don't know if you're a baseball fan.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I don't know if this could be an exciting day, or it's definitely going to go down in baseball history. Today is the day the MLB is having a meeting. What's so funny?
Gina said, am I the only one wondering why Jeff has a patio for one?
And then that shirt. I didn't get that shirt. It was at the Beatles Abbey Road, but then there was like fluorescent stuff going on. It was like the Gatels. Gay Road, the Beatles Gay Road, with all the pink fluorescent. I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, MLB, they're having a meeting today to discuss their planned proposal for salvaging this 2020 season. Now, baseball normally would have started about a month and a half ago. April 1st would have been the first day of the season. So, but prior to that, they have spring training, getting themselves back in shape, getting themselves ready for the season.
I don't know how they're going to do this.
So, supposedly, they're meeting today, and supposedly here are some of the structured plans here. Some of the nuts and bolts. They're thinking of having a season of 80 games or so beginning in early July. The teams would only face division rivals and the same geographic division in the other league to keep games regional. So there's less travel, less chance of spreading anything.
So no one has to get on a plane.
Well,
if you're getting on a plane, you're getting on a plane. It doesn't matter whether you're going a mile or not. So
the teams would open the season in as many home parks as possible. Well, isn't that the case every year? You have to have at least half the teams are home while the other half is traveling. That will cut down on travel and allow players and personnel to easily isolate at home with their families. An expanded postseason format would send 7 teams into the playoffs per league. The plan would be similar to an idea floated back during the off-season. Also, the designated hitter will be used in both leagues in order to spare pitchers from additional fatigue and wear and tear. Oh, that's interesting.
But the wear and tear isn't the problem. It's holding the ball and someone else catching the ball and throwing that ball. And it's germs. There's nothing to do with whether you throw the ball too much, right?
Well, it's both. You're right about what you just said, but wear and tear weakens you and then makes you more susceptible to something like a virus.
I don't think muscle wear and tear has anything to do with your immunity. And the thing about
fatigue does.
The virus is people are getting it because we don't have an immunity built up to this particular virus. No one does. Like you can't take vitamin C and hope for the result like fighting a cold. So I don't know. I hate to be the one who takes your baseball away is what I'm trying to say.
Well, and one thing we don't know is how they're going to handle spectators and audience.
Yeah.
Are they going to allow them to come in? Is it going to be 6 feet apart where, so like we talked about the other day, a concert that's happening this weekend in Missouri, an 11-seat amphitheater, not an 1,100-seat amphitheater where they're only allowing 200 people in. So is it going to be like that? Like Citi Field here in New York for the Mets holds, I think, just shy of 50,000. What are they going to do? Are they going to knock it down to 1,000? I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. It's weird. It's weird. I'm up in the air. I'm not sure. Some people are saying, forget the season, come back next year. Let's get everybody healthy. Maybe by next season there'll be the vaccine, and let's just that way we can do it fully normal and not worry about anything.
That's where I am.
Some people are saying, no, I miss it too much. Let's do something.
And sometimes the answer is no, and I feel like just, ease into this because we're going to get a second wave and you don't want baseball to be the reason why we got a second wave,
Is that's a definite, there's definitely going to be a second wave?
There's definitely going to be a second wave, most likely a third. And it depends on how people can just knock it off right now,
Like to knock it off.
It's like one of those, I'll give you something to cry about. Yeah, like I read that, the last crazy pandemic, it actually started in March also. And by October, it was crazy the amount of deaths compared to when it started in March. So, I don't know. I know you don't want to hear that. Sorry.
I don't want to hear that.
I know.
Mark White doesn't want to hear it either. He's muting us. Benny Rizzuti's watching. Hello, Benny. Benny, we showed the whole clip. Benny, what'd you think of Sallie's?
Benny.
What'd you think of Sallie's Benny?
Soggle.
Greg DeFilippo says Carol Baskin killed Roy. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Who's Carol Baskin?
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Maybe that was the name of the tiger. Carol Baskin.
They gave him the tiger a last name. And we talked about Governor Cuomo here in New York. We talked about him the other day, how and I think we mentioned it before, all this, how this online virtual learning could be some, like a regular part of our future, which of course got everybody in an uproar. Where hello, it's showing this phone is still on. Is like some. Oh, there we go. It's funny to me how this guy, Governor Cuomo, was like being hailed as a rock star. Everybody was like, oh, he's handling this so well, and he's keeping us informed. He's great. He makes that one statement, and everybody just, screw him. He's a moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about. They crucified him all over again.
It doesn't take much for people to get all upset.
Well, guess what, Governor Cuomo? I'm going to save you right now. Guess what he said? Guess what he's doing, this Governor Cuomo? He is proposing an Americans First law, stating a corporation cannot receive government funding if it does not rehire the same number of employees pre-pandemic.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I heard that.
One for the working man. Nice job, Governor Cuomo. Super job.
Yeah, because he feels like people are going to, use this, businesses are going to use this opportunity to kind of like clean, the house, clean house with employees.
Right, and then take a government bailout and put it in their own pockets.
Yeah, and he's like, you can't have both. You can't, lay off all your employees or a lot of employees for good and then have us bail you out at the same time,
Yeah.
So that is nice. I remember that.
So thank you, Governor Cuomo, for looking out for the working man, the blue collar. What?
No, it's just.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at something.
No, it's just like reading comments. People talking about the Jeff.
Larry's
video.
watching. Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Kent Bichelle. What is Gina saying? Watch BBC. The European countries that opened up a little, the numbers are rising. We knew they would, but let's see where it goes.
Right. So you just want to do it. So that's my point too. All right. So ease into it. Don't open ballparks. Like easing into it means
open the ballparks.
Like Apple is opening their stores and they're going to have rules like your temperature needs to be taken, this and that. And like a couple of people in the store, not, 50,000 people, sitting next to each other. Just ease into it.
Well, I'm not saying 50,000 people, but open it up to 3,000 and let some people in and let's get the games going. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Damn it.
We're all goners.
Between that and the Hornets, we're done anyway. Forget it.
It's like 12 already.
Oh, my God. All right, well, I got one more thing, and then we'll do the announcements and get out of here. Is that all right?
Sure.
Thanks. Hey, speaking of Governor Cuomo, New York State is having a contest. They're asking New Yorkers to create and share a video explaining why wearing a mask in public is important. So there you go. You should do that. Interested applicants can go to wearamask.newyork.gov. The winning video will be used as a public service announcement. Submissions are due this Friday.
Let's do it as Benny and Don.
They'll be like, what the hell is this? We should do that, though. Should we do one? Well, it'll be a way to promote Gov's radio. Don't care about no pandemic. But yeah, we have a lot of creative people, very funny people that watch our show. So I thought sharing that information about this mask video, I thought people would be interested in hearing that. So you're welcome. You're welcome. It's after 12, so Sallie's in get me out of here mode.
Well, I have a sad face for that, of course. And then also because I wanted to do this kind of more in the middle of the show, but we'll do it every single day this week.
Yes. Last week we were doing the tequila, which we're still going to promote on some of the other shows. But we'd like to give some businesses the opportunity to be advertised all week long on our show. So we're going to change it up probably week by week. Governor's Comedy Radio would like to thank all of you for choosing Gov's Radio to watch the quarantine. All right. Let me read that one first. I read the wrong one. Let me go back.
Yeah, let's do this one first. And while you're trying to find it, so it's all music. They're located in Hicksville, and it's a great place. They sell. Are you going to read what? Go ahead, read his stuff.
All right. No, go ahead. I don't have much.
Oh, okay. No, I was just talk about the owner, and then I'll talk about stuff a little bit.
All right. Right now, we are in a pandemic. People and businesses are dying until they reopen fully. And even after that, it's going to take some time. We should be embracing all Long Island businesses that we know are open and struggling. If you are one of those businesses, please leave us a message with hours of operation and specific instructions like curbside deliveries or website orders on our email. Please email us here on Facebook or govsradio@optimum.net or through our website. So this week we are spotlighting All Music in Plainview. They're open for curbside pickup by appointment. No other music stores are open. They're open Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 12 to 5. Their phone number is 516-433-6969. Guy Bronya is a friend of ours, great guy. For anybody who's local, all the shows at the Jones Beach Band Shell, all those great free concerts, that's Guy and Rick Eberly that puts those together. So this is Guy's store. It's a music store, instruments, equipment, everything you need. And again, there are no other music stores open. So if you like Joe DeJeju when he did Jam last week, he was having trouble keeping his guitar tuned because he had old strings. He said he was going to go to All Music and get new strings.
It's a great place. It really is. And I was looking for, I don't know if you remember, 6 months ago, I was looking for a violin for Kevin. I wanted to go with like a used great violin as opposed to a new one, just to save some money. And I was asking around, did anyone have a really great violin that they wanted to sell? Guy texted me and he's like, Sallie, just come in here and let me help you. And seriously, he got this beautiful, beautiful violin that he loves, and he plays. He was playing until it's actually in the locker at school and we can't get it. But he was playing it like crazy, and he loved it so much that he actually went to first seat. It's a really nice place, and they make you feel comfortable, and they let you try a whole bunch of stuff, and everyone is all there to help you. So anyway, we'll talk more about it this week.
We'd like to thank our listeners, both old and new, and remind you that all 3 Governor's Comedy Clubs will open as soon as guidelines from the government allow us to. In the meantime, we have cleaned and sanitized each club and put measures in place such as paper menus, social distancing of tables, and reduced capacity to assure the safety of our employees and guests. So keep in tuned with Governor's Comedy Club. We hope to open up very soon and get the comedians back up and working. Governor's Comedy Radio would like to thank all of you for choosing Govs Radio to watch during quarantine. Now is a great time to show your favorite show some love and enter to win a free pass to Governor's Comedy Club when they do open. Go to teespring.com, scroll down to the search bar, type in Govs Radio. This will bring you into our store where you can purchase T-shirts, mugs, and more for every show on our station, just like this mug with the Govs Radio logo. Go to teespring.com. To enter for a free pass, all you need to do is take a picture of yourself with your mug, your T-shirt, towel, etc., and send it to us. We will post it on our page. The 6th picture received will get a free pass to Governor's Comedy Club when we reopen. So that's a cool thing. We'll give more than just one away. And, of course, don't forget Governor's Comedy Club. They're having the joke off on their Facebook page. Go to Governor's Comedy Club on Facebook, where you'll see a lot of great comedians on video telling the joke, and you get to rate the joke. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great comedians posting stuff. Bobby Collins, Michelle Fox, a whole bunch of others. So go check out Governor Comedy Club Facebook page. I see Mark White said, you just want to get out of here so that you can put on your mask. Bonnie's trying to train her boys into wearing a mask. Tom Glani says he loves all music, lived so close growing up, and loved going downstairs. That's right, yep. Mark White is never putting on a mask. He's staying right in his house until his planet wakes the hell up. All right, well, there you go. Mark White says he'll starve first. What? Then wear a mask. Yeah, Mark, can you imagine Mark wearing a mask? He'll walk into a store and they're going to think they're getting robbed.
That is true.
Yeah, so I don't blame him for not wearing a mask. Hey, it's time for us to go. Don't forget Quarantine Life today at 2 o'clock.
With Taz.
With Taz. Don't forget today, coming up at 12:30, Joey Cola making a sandwich. Tonight at 8 o'clock here on Govs Radio, The Wort comes on. I just had something else I wanted to say, and I blew it. I forgot it. So don't forget The Wort tonight at 8 o'clock. We're back tomorrow at 11. Guess who our guest is tomorrow? Did you know? Did I tell you who our guest is tomorrow?
Nope.
President George Bush.
Oh, cool.
I'm lying. But we're working on getting some guests for this week so that you don't have to just keep listening to us. And that would make Mark White very happy. That's it? You're done? Look
Yep.
at you. Yeah, look at her. She's like mad. What is this?